Hi, I'm Mary Jane from Beaverton U-Haul. We're going to be putting a hitch on a Buick Verano today. Let's get started.
You will need the tools seen here to complete this installation.
So to get the hitch in position, we're going to have to lower the exhaust, and to do that, we're going to move this bolt here. To lower the exhaust, we're going to use a 13mm socket. Next, we're going to lower the heat shield and so that we have access to the frame. And to do that, we're going to remove these clips that you see here. I'm going to use needle nose pliers to do that. You can see here that the heat shield is also clipped in to the fender here, so I'm just going to use a screwdriver to just pry it out a little bit. So now that I got all the clips out, I'm going to pull the heat shield out so that we can trim it. So just as you're pulling it out, just be careful of rough edges or sharp edges because it will cut you. So this is your heat shield. This is where your hitch is going to sit. We're going to cut 2 lines so that we don't have the heat shield in the way. I got one more cut to make. I'm going to cut up here just so that we can open up that access hole on the frame. Okay, so now we're going to put it back up into place. So this is the hardware for this hitch. Got a bolt here. It's going to go through this block here. How we're going to want it sitting, it's going to go through the frame. It's going to sit down in the holes there. To do that, we're going to use this tool. It's a fish wire. How it works is you go through the hole that you want it to come through comes out the access hole. You'll twist your hardware onto it and you'll pull it through and into position. And so it'll sit flat in that hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the passenger side here. So I'm gonna put my fish wire through the hole that I want it to go through. Put the hardware on the end of that. We're gonna do the same on the driver's side as we did here. So I'm gonna leave the fish wire on there so that when we put the hitch up there, it does not knock our hardware back into the frame. So now we're ready to put the hitch into place. I'm gonna use this U-Haul exclusive hitch jack to put it into place. If you do not have one, I would get a second pair of hands. These are kind of heavy. Now that I have my hitch up there, I'm gonna put my fish wires through the holes on the hitch here. Now I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the driver's side. I have the fish wires in the holes. I'm gonna raise my hitch up into position. So now our hitch is in position, our hardware is through the holes. We're going to take these fish wires off. And we got these washers that we're going to put up. So it's little teeth on there are going to go up towards the hitch here. And then you got a nut. Same on the front one. And be careful not to push that bolt all the way through. Alright, now that the passenger side's done, we're going to move to the driver's side. So now we got the hitch in place, we got our hardware up, and all the bolts are snug down. We're going to torque it down. We're going to use a torque wrench an extension, and an 11/16 socket. We're gonna torque this to 50 foot-pounds. And now we're going to move to the driver's side. So now I'm going to be working above the exhaust, so I'm going to take that extension off. So now we're just going to put the exhaust back up right here. And that's it. Our hitch is in place. You can see here that crossbar is hidden with the bumper. We got an 1.25" receiver here. We got safety chain loops here. Some few important measurements that you're going to want to remember is from the ground to the top of the receiver is 11 inches. That'll help you determine a ball mount for this car. Another one you're going to want to remember is from that pinhole to the back of the bumper is 4.5 inches. That'll help you determine anything that goes vertically, any accessories that you're going to have on this car. Thank you for watching our video. Stay safe and get outdoors.
To learn more about the products seen in this video, or to schedule an installation by U-Haul Hitch Professional, visit us online today at uhaulhitches.com.